No matter what, you're gonna get some predictions right and some wrong.
This is what happens when you bet against Bull.
I did guess Giannis Antetokounmpo as Defensive Player of the Year, thank you very much, but I did not see a league-wide pandemic shutdown ending in a Disney World bubble started with Rudy Gobert testing positive for a deadly virus. I thought it would be Dion Waiters, but no one's perfect. This video will be the official preseason awards predictions. Hey, it's Casey. Welcome to the AM Hoops YouTube channel. Hit subscribe and notification bells for 5 videos per week, always dropping at 9 AM Eastern, which is worth a subscribe. Also, if you miss a video, you can listen to it over on the AM Hoops podcast, wherever you like to listen. We've got those 5 days a week, plus the extended pod on the weekend. Now, before we start the predictions, I gotta say, this year is tough to predict. The pandemic could throw everything off in a second. Someone having an MVP year could be out several weeks, someone else could step up in their place. Also, some of the obvious choices are getting old. Giannis has won MVP back-to-back. The only 3 guys who have won 3 straight are Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Larry Bird. I do have Giannis somewhere on my ballot, but we'll see if the media is tired of that storyline because narrative plays a big part. And let's be honest, the best player every year Michael Jordan was in the league was MJ, but he only won 5 times in 15 seasons. So let's dig into who I think will rank in the 7 major awards before the season starts. Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball wins, with Obi Toppin second, then Killian Hayes. My pick is LaMelo because he's got the perfect mix of talent, opportunity, and a decent team. I've already said that the Hornets could make the East playoffs. I actually have them right there in 9th place. But Charlotte's gonna win some games and give LaMelo a lot of responsibility from day one. If he can average a little less than maybe 18 points a game with decent efficiency, assist numbers, and flashy passes, I think he's a lock. My number 2 and 3 for Rookie of the Year, Obi Toppin and Killian Hayes. They're both exciting players getting big minutes, but I think the Knicks and Pistons won't sniff the playoffs. 6th Man of the Year, Spencer Dinwiddie wins it with Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, and why not Danilo Gallinari. Spencer Dinwiddie wins because he is a borderline all-star coming off the bench for a title contender. I really think that Dinwiddie deserves his own team, but instead he'll settle for the Nets' second unit. This award could be Dennis Schroeder, but reports are he could actually start for the Lakers. Lou and Trez, always good bets, as is Gallinari getting about $20 million to come off the bench in Atlanta. But I think this is Dinwiddie's award in a contract year, coming off the bench for a really good team, playing a really big role. Defensive Player of the Year, Bam Adebayo, followed by Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid. In no way am I saying that Giannis shouldn't win Defensive Player of the Year, but again, these awards are voted by the media. So much is based on narrative, and Giannis is old news. He's won MVP back-to-back. He won this award last year. Bam is gonna have the narrative and the numbers. He wants to make Miami look smart for extending him. There was a question if they were going to give Bam the max to save money for next offseason, but they did it, and he's going to ball out as a thank you. Embiid is on this list with a new coach and a possible trade on the way, but Bam was a candidate last year. I think he snags the award this season. Most Improved, Marvin Bagley III, Michael Porter Jr., Talen Horton-Tucker, and DeAndre Ayton. This is one of the most crowded fields for Most Improved in a long time. I wanted to put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in there too. Chris Paul's got a lot to do with all this. It's the SGA show in OKC. He's now in Phoenix. He makes bigs better. That's why Ayton's on this list. I do think Talen Horton-Tucker could be one of those second rounders who pops. Obviously, Michael Porter Jr. impressed in the seeding games. He's going to be a lot better than 8 points per game, which he was last year in the regular season. But don't forget about Marvin Bagley, who played 13 games last season. His leap from year 2 to year 3 with #1 overall pick talent could be huge. I totally buy the case for everyone on this list, but I can't bet against Bagley, who feels great after COVID. Executive of the Year, Rob Pelinka, Daryl Morey, and Raphael Stone. Pelinka winning Executive of the Year is like, I don't know, Matthew McConaughey winning Best Actor. Good looking dude, no one respects, comes out of nowhere and blows us away.
To that I say, all right, all right, all right.
You may have laughed before, but now everyone respects him. Pelinka comes off winning a title, but was anything but complacent this offseason. Every move was an upgrade. Rajon Rondo to Dennis Schroeder, Danny Green to Wes Matthews, flipping Montrezl Harrell was the shock of the offseason. Daryl Morey fixed the Sixers in like 5 minutes. He might not be done. Raphael Stone made pressure moves in the opening days as a first-time GM. Now, I want to address here not having the Hawks' Travis Schlenk on this list. You can see the video linked above as to why I don't think the Hawks can make the playoffs, but I've seen a lot of people picking this guy as Executive of the Year because he spent a lot of money. And I know getting Bogdanovich was a nice surprise, but I don't think they spent for the right players. I think Pelinka gets this one. Coach of the Year, Steve Nash, followed by Monty Williams and Frank Vogel. I think the Nets have so much to prove, and they will with a great regular season. Nash is navigating the chaos off the court of the Nets and a new core on the court. Monty Williams is going to get a look if the Suns make the playoffs, and Frank Vogel might get the love that he didn't get last year winning the title. But if Nash can navigate this drama to a top 3 seed in his first year, he is getting this award. But the most valuable player, I've got Jason Tatum, followed by Luka Doncic, then Giannis and Damian Lillard. Tatum is in the perfect position to win MVP, and no one is talking about it. First, he took that MVP level jump last year, so we know he's got the skill. Second, his team needs him to shine. The C's lost an 18-point-per-game guy in Gordon Hayward, and their second leading scorer, Kemba Walker, is out till January. I don't have LeBron James or AD on this list. I think they're going to cancel each other out, equally carrying the Lakers this season. Last year, LeBron was second in MVP voting with AD, but that was a unique season. LeBron's leadership was special through the death of Kobe Bryant and the pandemic. None of that can be repeated. Now, I've got Luka Doncic second here, and I know a lot of you have him winning MVP, and I'll admit, Luka also is in a similar situation as Jason Tatum. He's gonna have a big load to carry with Kristaps Porzingis out until January, but I think there's even more responsibility on Jason Tatum, and his team will go further in the regular season in the East. I know I'm gonna get some of these wrong, and some of you are gonna disagree with me, but you have to make outside of the box predictions to get some of these right. I mean, last year, no one saw Ja Morant winning Rookie of the Year. Zion was basically a lock. What we do know for sure is we're gonna get some wild and fun awards this season. Support AM Hoops and click subscribe. Don't miss a daily NBA video.